The second World Heritage Site that we visited in Tasmania was Cradle Mountain Lake Sinclair National Park. Archaeological excavations provide evidence that people withstood glacial climates to inhabit this land as far back as the Ice Age. A famous glacial feature that continues to be visited today is the picturesque valley of Dove Lake. Hunting for big game and collecting plants with bone, stone and timber tools, Tasmanian Aboriginal people have lived in this region for more than 3,000 years. From the 1820s, there were proposals to have the area converted into farms, large mines and railways, but by 1922, Gustav Weindorfer and his supporters had campaigned to have the area preserved and were successful in conserving 63,943 hectares. Now we are able to explore and enjoy the ancient flora and an abundance of wildlife throughout this beautifully captivating national park. On our drive from Strawn to Cradle Mountain, we stopped at Black Bluff, a relatively steep 10-minute walk to a lookout. It was from here that we got our first glimpse of Cradle Mountain. To access any national park in Tasmania, you need to purchase a parks pass. Prior to our trip, we had purchased our group pass online, and so we're able to enter this park at no additional cost and at a senior discount thanks to the grandparents. Entry to the national park is via a shuttle bus, which allowed us to stare in awe at the mesmerising landscape and listen to the bus driver dish out fun facts about the plants and wildlife. We're at Cradle Mountain. We finally made it here. You have to catch a shuttle bus that takes about 20 minutes to come all the way out to Dove Lake where we are at the moment. We kind of have to rush because we got here quite late and we need to be back at the bus by 5:30. That gave us approximately 20 minutes to walk to the boathouse and back to catch the final shuttle bus. The track was an easy walk, but carrying Ella on my shoulders and walking as quickly as I could made the experience a little less enjoyable. Having said that, I'm glad we made it to the boathouse with time to spare, as the view was spectacular and Ella was able to enjoy a cool dip in the lake. We were certainly lucky to have such a clear and sunny day out there. If we had more time, we would have loved to have done the full Dove Lake 6-kilometre circuit, a 2 to 3 hour walk. But being pressed for time, we had to make our way back to the bus stop and look forward to experiencing more tracks in the morning. The next morning, we parked our car at the Pepper's Cradle Mountain car park and did the short 1.1 kilometre circuit known as the Enchanted Walk. This delightful track was a very easy walk and had lots of little tunnels for Ella to walk through. Though we were in the same national park, the cool climate and mossy tree trunks on this track were so different to what we had experienced at Dove Lake. Wombat poo is cube-shaped and a common sight on the boardwalks. We saw one wild wombat during our entire 12 days in Tasmania, and it was here in the button grass of the national park. Unfortunately, it was only a quick glimpse from our shuttle bus ride, but he was the fluffiest wombat I'd ever seen. You'll notice that most of the tracks around here are on boardwalks, and this one's a little bit different here. This is the Dove Canyon track, which is about 3 hours. We're just going to head up into that little forest section there. The varied walks and diverse landscapes make Cradle Mountain Lake St. Clair National Park an absolute must-do. My only complaint is that we didn't spend enough time in this picturesque part of the world.